Yes, boss. 444 the world back in here again, once again, dog. Happy to see you guys. Hope everybody's doing well. Everybody enjoyed the weekend. You see the topic, man. Everything should be done in moderation. You get what I'm saying? For those who don't understand that, doing things in moderation is not really mudding things, not really going too hard, just taking it easy and not always trying to, how can I say it, like let's say example, like somebody who does drugs, right? If you smoke, or let's say cigarettes, right? You smoke back to 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 back. It's like damn near the cigarette rules your life. You get what I'm saying? It's not done in moderation. You feel me? So when you do things in moderation, it kind of helps you balance yourself out so you don't crash out. You get what I'm saying? I'll give you another example, right? Why things should be done in moderation. If you are a person, example, because a lot of people are raised like this. A lot of people had a lot of free will growing up, right? If you had a lot of free will as a child, as you get older and you've been doing things on your own and doing it at your pace with no guidance, no control, no form of moderation, you just been mutting it, pressing the gas. I'm going outside every day. I'm going to hang out every day. I'm going to go party every weekend. That's all you will ever, basically, you kind of burn yourself out as time goes on. So it's like, dog, it's like you max yourself out. You feel me? Another example, just like if a girl or a dude wants to be a hoe, you feel me? If you do it like constantly 24/7, dog, it's like, bro, when do you take a break? Ain't no stopping for you. You feel me? Like, give it a breather. You feel me? It ain't done in moderation. That's one of the many things and many reasons as to why you should do things in moderation, because we as people, once again, we're like computers. We can be programmed. If all day long we just do the same stuff, we're going to be programmed to doing that, and we'll get deeper into it. Just like if you practice good, you're going to keep in that trend. If you practice bad, you're going to keep in that trend. So you have to do things in moderation. It's just like that saying, there's a time and place for everything, right? No matter whatever it is you want to do in life, you have to remember that it's a time and place for everything. Just like when you go to school. You go to school to do what? Learn. You don't go to school to play. If it's playtime, it must be recess or something. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, everything is done in moderation. And that's the reason why we as human beings, we need some form of structure, and that's where laws and order with God and all of that come into play. Because if we have some form of structure or guidance, then we know what it is that we need to follow in order to get the best results that we're looking for, right? I got a Bible verse for you. Not gonna really extend it, but it's a decent Bible verse that got some meat on it. You feel me? So Ecclesiastes chapter 3 verse 1 to 8, right? For everything there is a season and a time for every matter under heaven. A time to be born, a time to die, a time to plant and a time to pluck up what is planted, a time to kill and a time to heal, a time to break down and a time to build up, a time to weep, a time to laugh, a time to mourn and a time to dance, a time to cast away stones and a time to gather stones together, a time to embrace and a time to refrain from embracing, a time to seek and a time to lose, a time to keep and a time to cast away, a time to tear and a time to sow, a time to keep silence and a time to speak, a time to love and a time to hate, a time for war and a time for peace. So with all of that I just showed you, and it was a breakdown of each one in its opposites, right? Like a time to laugh and a time to cry. Dog, every day in the world, as much as life may be hard, it's not always gonna be sunny skies outside. You get what I'm saying? It's gonna be some rainy days. You feel me? And in the times that we're living in, another good reason for this topic, dog, if you really pay attention to it, and this is just me personally speaking, when I was a kid and I looked at a lot of people back then as a kid, because I remember all of that stuff, bro, I noticed people in their 30s and 40s, they were a little bit more serious about life. You know what I'm saying? And as times are very serious right now, we're still in COVID, bills getting higher, Florida just made the news as the most expensive state. Rent growing increasingly since COVID. Florida #1. You get what I'm saying? It really made me like really sit down and be like, dog, I'm blessed and I'm thankful, dog. A lot of people in the world right now are really on playtime, bruh. Sit down and ask yourself this question. When your parents were at a certain age, do you think your parents played as hard as we did in our times that we're in now? Reason being why I'm gonna tell you no they didn't is because they didn't have social media. And I'm always gonna point the finger at social media, dog. Cause social media, it's basically like an altered reality. It allows you to see things in a different kind of way, be who it is you wanna be, do what it is that you wanna do. Everything is on your time. You get what I'm saying? So the thing about it is this, dog. There's a lot of kids nowadays who are really growing up and they need wisdom, they need understanding, and they just need answers, bro. Reason being for all of this, dog, if you really take a step back and pay attention to life, dog, look at where the ball has spun in life. Things have really went from being really serious to just being playtime and lit. You get what I'm saying? When it's a time and place for everything. You can play, but at the end of the day, make sure you put in that work. It's just like the ant and the grasshopper. The ants was storing up for the winter time and the grasshopper was playing. Everybody, hey, we working, we can't play with you. Winter time came, grasshopper was frigged. He ain't had no food, no shelter, no nothing. And that's what's going on in the world, because it's a lot of playing right now, and it's a lot of people who are doing things excessively and not doing it in moderation. And me, I'm not perfect. I try my best to balance myself, but at the end of the day, you have to realize that the people that's running the game of the world, they're doing things in different kind of ways to mess up me, you, your mom, your cousin, your sister, your children, everybody, dog. Give you an example on that, right? Going right back into social media. At first we had what? Let me see if I can backtrack. We had MySpace. After MySpace we had like the Facebook, then the Twitter, and then Instagram came out. And I believe in that order, right? Now it went from Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Those three are literally like the top 3 ones in my honest opinion from what I know. Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, right? Then you add Snapchat, and then you add in this new one that they have where people can talk online, Clubhouse, right? If you really think about it, social media is socializing on the media, right? But here's the thing about social media. When you socialize on the media, that's taking away time from you and your personal time. So if we can distract you, the people that's running the game, and cause you to miss out on opportunities, cause you to distract yourself, cause you to fall into a state of depression or just being on lit time or having fun, you're free. You literally lost. Show you how. If everybody you know is following and doing the same thing monkey see, monkey do, did a video about that, chances are if you're not strong-willed enough, you're gonna fall for that. You feel me? Give you another one, right? Whenever one person does something, it can affect the next person. Whether it may be a trend, or you get what I'm saying? Oh, I'm gonna go to Mexico. Oh, I'm gonna go to Mexico. I'm gonna go to Mexico. Dog, I go down my timeline, it's like one person said, nah dog, we're not doing DR no more. We're not doing Puerto Rico. We're going to Mexico, Quintana Roo or Cancun or whatever, right? Dog, everybody on my timeline going to the same friggin' location, bruh. Wait, so what? Everybody got the same travel agent or something, dog? Listen, bruh. Everybody following behind the same person. Nobody don't really got a mind of their own. You feel me? And when you don't do things in moderation and you burn yourself out, it's kind of like, dog, what's the next move for me? Where do I go? Because you haven't been doing things in moderation, you burnt yourself out. Another example. That's just like a person who all day long they play, but they don't know when to chill and relax and just work hard or just sit down and relax. There are some people who don't know how to do that. They don't know how to sit still, because it's like they're I don't know if something rewired the wrong way, and it's like, I just can't sit still, or they got a demon or an entity on them. Like, bruh, Relax yourself. You feel me? I know you probably met or know somebody like that. It's because they've been doing things excessively to the point where it's like, dog, they burnt out. You feel me? Never do things to the point where you don't know how to stop. Make sure you create good habits, dog. The more you create good habits and you stick with them, it's gonna be hard for you to break them. You feel me? Train up a child in the way that they should go, so when they grow up they'll never depart from it. Somewhere around those words. I'm pretty sure you heard of that before. You feel me? But all in all, bruh, it's just one of the things like this. When you do things in moderation, it helps you out so you don't crash out, you don't burn out. You feel me? I could go on all day longs about examples about moderation. The Bible verse pretty much just cleared it up. It's a time and place for everything. You feel me? Nobody's perfect. Nobody is higher than the next person. Nobody is better than the next person. But understand this, dog. When you do things in moderation, you save yourself in this long run, in this race of life. Because life is a longevity race. You feel me? You never win a race by running full speed. Nobody does that and wins the race, dog. You basically fry yourself before you even get halfway through the race. You know what I'm saying? Pace yourself. Do things on your time at a pace where you know you can keep up with, that you're satisfied, that it's like, yo, I'm in my own lane, I'm in my own world. Nobody ain't stopping this flavor. You feel me? That's because you built that up for yourself. You took the time out and put that effort in to where you know how to balance and keep up with yourself, and basically stay in your own lane to the point where it's like, even when you feel like you're lacking or you're behind, you're still right on time, bro. And that's how God works in an amazing way, bro. Remember this, bro. Nothing comes to a sleeper but a dream, dog. And hard work beats talent when talent don't work hard. You feel me? Words can help you, they can hurt you, but definitely here on this channel, I use them to uplift you. You feel me? I want to tell everybody thank you for the continuous support. Almost at 1K. Everybody coming in from Dwayne McClain TV. Everybody who's been rocking with me from day one since Saving Grace 999. Shout outs to you, Alana. I love you so much. Like, you helped give me a nice head start here on YouTube. I mean, it's so much people I could go on in an extensive list about that really support me and show a lot of love. But I'm very thankful, very grateful. And I'll continue to drop these videos, alright? With that being said, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe. 444 the world. Don't work too hard. Enjoy the week. Don't work too hard for real, dog, because I already know that son gonna come talk to me this week. You feel me? Love you guys. Peace, man.